Hi guys, welcome to Tech Approved. We are all very excited to see what the next gen of consoles will be able to achieve. Along with the new consoles, we are going to see major changes on the way people play games. In today's video, we are going to tell you guys the top 5 new features on the PS5. Personally, I think the biggest feature on the new PS5 is going to be the new SSD. Sony has told us that this SSD will push the way we play games. It will allow game devs to create games that can jump through worlds very quickly. This new SSD will make loading screens a thing of the past. Now you may be wondering, will this really make a difference for users? The only answer I have for you is yes, as not only will we see games load faster, but we will see games take advantage of this new hardware in many other ways. One thing we have not yet found out is how the PS5 will deal with SSD expansion. With games getting bigger than ever and getting bigger worlds, more features, and just a bunch of other things, games are going to start taking up a lot more storage, and you'd probably only be able to download 6 or 7 games until your storage is full. So probably what we would need Sony to do is to offer some sort of expansion the same way how Microsoft has done with the new Series X. We already have seen Microsoft has this small expansion card that they have partnered with Seagate to make. This new expansion card will offer the same amount of speed on the Series X, so hopefully Sony can create something similar to this that will be working as well and still be as fast. Another key feature is going to be 4K games at 60 FPS. With 4K quickly becoming the new standard, the new consoles are going to look a lot better and they will be a lot smoother with 60 FPS and 120 FPS. One of the biggest problems with the current gen consoles was running 4K games at 30 FPS. The PS4 Pro was able to do so, but with upscaling which did not look really good. Now we are going to be getting true 4K at 60 FPS. One thing we will probably see is the ability to toggle 120 FPS mode in games like Fortnite to have a much smoother experience. Now, before you go ahead and be like, oh, it's only going to be 120 FPS mode, if to actually take advantage of 120 FPS, you will need to get a 120 FPS monitor, or you have to upgrade your TV to a new 120 Hz TV. With this, only then you'd be able to use the PS5 at its full advantage. Ray tracing seems like it has taken over the PC gaming space, as it really makes reflections look a lot better. With the addition of ray tracing, it seems like games will be using a lot more system resources to create good-looking reflections. We have seen in the PC gaming space that enabling ray tracing on most games take a huge chunk out of the performance. So hopefully we will see that Sony will bring some optimizations or just other things they can do to have good-looking games without huge performance hits. For a long time in games, we haven't had reflections and lighting look good. With the effects of the new HDR TVs and HDR supported games, users will see torches and other bright objects they'll actually look brighter in an image, and they will add a sense of warmth to games where they should be. The new DualSense Controller will be one of the biggest changes, as it will definitely change the way you interact with your PS5. The new DualSense Controller was revealed to us some time back now, and we already know that it looks quite different from the past DualShock controllers. The main color has been changed to a snow white, and the colored symbols have been traded for a new simpler look. Another big change to the controller is the new name. The new PS5 controller will have haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, hence the name DualSense. Before, we did not have much information on how this actually would work. We have been shown a little bit more information now with the new video, including a hands-on and the new game Astro's Playroom, demonstrating the DualSense controller's new features. In the new video showcasing the controller, we got to see its differences to the PS4 controller. And then after that, we were shown some gameplay of the new PS5 game that will be preloaded onto every single PS5. During that video, we saw that the controller had some haptic feedback when going through different terrain. going through sands would give you a feeling that you were actually going through the sand. My favorite part of the video was when we saw the ability of the adaptive triggers. As you could see in the video, Sony had created a way where if you could feel the tension of a spring or something, such as when you'd be using it in game. In that game, we saw that there was a little spring character that you could control to move, and the actual trigger would start to get tighter as you pulled down on it. I think it's pretty cool that they've brought this feature, and I think many game devs will be finding it really useful and will be putting it to a good use.
Let's do this.
The final feature we will be talking about is the so-called immersive 3D audio tech. Sony has developed a new 3D engine called Tempest, which will allow object-based 3D sound to the new games. Sony could have gone the easy way and used Dolby Atmos, but it seems like they wanted to create something more tailored for gamers. You have probably heard of surround sound speakers and soundbars, and they give you a feeling in which you can actually hear sounds all around you. Sony has said that this new feature is so powerful, you will be able to hear raindrops that are falling in a space around you. This will give you the ability to hear footsteps of people that are creeping up onto you in your favorite FPS games. I know personally for myself this is going to be a big advantage, as every time I try playing any FPS game and somebody comes up behind me, if I don't hear them, I probably won't notice them, and that really makes me do worse. So I think this will really make you be better at FPS games. Now, if you seem interested in getting this new audio tech and you're in the same boat as me and you think it will really help you, you might have to get the new Sony headphones. Sony has said that this feature will work on a soundbar or TV speakers in the future, but it seems like for now Sony will be limiting it to the new headphones. In the end, I think we will see big changes to the way audio is heard on the new PS5, with bigger improvements and better sound for everyone. Now, thank you guys for watching today's video on the top 5 facts about the new PS5. If you guys are excited about the new PS5, be sure to subscribe for all the latest news on it. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it and comment down below what's your favorite new PS5 feature. I know personally for myself, it's definitely the new controller.